सबको खबर हो गई आजकल तेरे मेरे दिल की बातें हर जुबान पर मंजूलिका को मालूम है और सबको खबर हो गई तो क्या Tune into Awaz FM Aaj Kal with Manjulika every Wednesday morning 10 o'clock to 12 noon.
हेलो वेलकम बैक टू आवाज एफएम 107.2। आप सुन रहे हैं आज कल विद मंजलिका। आपकी दोस्त एंड होस्ट इज हियर विद आवर गेस्ट फ्रॉम नेटवर्किंग की सर्विसेज NKS, Naina Mihas, director of NKS, and Sadia Shah, heritage officer. Welcome to both of you. How are you today?
Thank you, Manjulika. Yes, we are fine, absolutely fine.
Please tell me something about NKS. What is actually networking key services?
Okay, networking keys. First of all, Manjulika, thank you very much for giving us this opportunity
you're
to come here
welcome.
today. And I hope you're doing well. So I'll talk about NKS. It's networking key services. In short, it's called NKS. We are known more as NKS rather than networking key services. We have been around for about 4 decades. The organization was set up in 1987, and it's a health and welfare organization based in Edinburgh. It's a community organization. We engage with and empower South Asian communities through information and knowledge. Our main focus has always been on capacity building, probably through training and courses, educational workshops, information sessions. Basically, we work to improve quality of life for South Asian communities.
Mm-hmm.
The vision of the organization is to obviously improve quality of life for ethnic minority communities, and the mission is to provide a good common platform for communities to get together collectively, talk about the issues, challenges for them. I'm just trying to see, is that okay? Probably I should be speaking a bit louder. And we are the leading community organization in Edinburgh. Currently, there are 11 projects running under the organization. We have a full-time nursery as well. Now, NKS has long been a pillar of support and empowerment for South Asian communities in Edinburgh. Operating through asset-based model, the organization works to ensure that individuals and families are not just supported, but also enabled to take ownership of their personal and collective growth, whether it's health, education, or heritage. NKS continues to champion visibility, voice, and value for ethnic minority communities.
Wonderful. It's a lot of work and responsibility and doing good work for South Asian community. So tell me also about the Heritage Project, please.
Okay, as you ask about Heritage Project, we have done quite a few heritage projects in the past. First, I'll tell you, this is the latest one which I'm going to talk about is Legends of South Asian Heritage Project. This has been built on NKS's rich portfolio, which has focused on heritage initiative, a photography exhibition capturing the lives and culture of South Asian in Scotland. That was our first heritage project. A historical exploration of Indo-Scottish links, that was the second one. Passage to Scotland, a powerful collection of migrant stories. Research on Scottish heritage and religious religions over the last century. That was the fourth one. And this is the fifth heritage project, along with the launch of the book, which I'll be talking later on about. Now, the History and Heritage of South Asian Legends project was born from our work with the National Museum of Scotland. While reviewing South Asian artifacts displayed in the museum, we became deeply interested in the individual stories behind the objects. The objects which we were reviewing, we were going to review these from our own perspective as South Asians. People wanted to know more about South Asian figures who played important roles in shaping Scottish and British society. This curiosity resonated within the community with the community to know more about these people, the stories behind these objects, of people, stories of resilience, innovation, and influence. Now, we wanted to tell inspiring stories of some of the prominent South Asian individuals, mainly going far back of 18th century up to 20th century, who made history through their contribution to Scottish society.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the innovative ways to present and highlight heritage and culture and information, we all thought was visual arts rather than a written book. So it's in the form of a documentary film and exhibition to be displayed for wider audience. Now, the historical figures which we have worked on have been Maharaja Dilip Singh and his daughter Sophie Dilip Singh, Munshi Abdul Karim, Rabindranath Tagore, Fanindranath Bose, Sakiuddin Muhammad, Jayanti Das Sagar, Noor Inayat Khan, Sardar Iqbal Singh, and Devika Rani. So this is in brief about the project which we have worked on, the Heritage Project recently, highlighting the diversity of heritage in Scotland.
Mm-hmm. Must be a lot of work involved in it, isn't it? Quite a lot of research and work.
Lot of work. We have team of three staff members who have worked hard on it for 18 months, along with volunteers and participants. So the project is mainly about focusing on highlighting the contributions of these historical figures on Scottish economy, culture. It's also about upskilling, enhancing community skills by going through different trainings to do with photography, video making, editing, researching, libraries, and everything else.
So a lot of team, involvement was there.
Yes.
A big.
Yes. Sadia can tell you more about it.
Welcome, Sadia Shah. You are Heritage Officer for Networking Key Services, NKS. So first of all, welcome to the studios, and please tell me something about primary purpose of this project.
First of all, thank you very much, Manjulika, for inviting us here today. I'm Sadia Shah. I'm one of the Scottish Heritage officers for our project, Legends of South Asian Heritage in Scotland and UK-wide. One of the primary purposes is to preserve culture and history by documenting, celebrating the diverse histories, traditions, languages, religion and art forms of the South Asian community. We are going to be presenting that in the form of a documentary film and photography exhibition. It ensures that future generations have access to authentic stories and heritage, especially within communities where cultural identity is at risk of dilution. As well as that, to educate both South Asian and wider communities to raise awareness about the rich and diverse contributions of the South Asian society locally and globally, helping to combat stereotypes and promote more inclusive understanding of our multicultural history.
You have done such a hard work, and how you're planning actually creating an awareness to the wider audience.
So we're having a launch. After our launch, our exhibition, the photography exhibition is going to be on display at the Fountain Bridge Library in Edinburgh for some weeks. Apart from that, we're going to further collaborate with libraries, museums, the Scottish Parliament. We're having ongoing conversations with individuals at the moment, as to how we could actually really promote our exhibition further. We'd also be leveraging digital platforms, our YouTube channel, our website, promoting, sharing, a documentary film, through visuals, exhibition material, just really highlighting, contributions and key aspects of our legends that we've researched about.
So first one will be your photographic exhibition, which is going to be paid or unpaid or free it is, or how does it work?
It's a free exhibition at the City Arts Centre in Edinburgh.
And timings are?
The timing is from 11 onwards on the 20th of August. So hopefully
And it's there for a few weeks?
It's there for one day, that's the launch.
Oh, only one day?
So the launch is at the City Arts Centre on the 20th of August. And thereafter, we are moving the exhibition to the Fountain Bridge Library, which is also in Edinburgh, and that will be there for some weeks.
Okay, that's great to know. And I'm going to ask Naina, I would say short, when and where will be the launch? Although you said 20th, but you can explain, or anybody can come in for the launch, or only a private guest will be there?
Well, it is, the launch is on Wednesday, 20th of August.
Yeah.
It's basically launch and celebration of the project, of the end product of it, and actually showing this documentary film and displaying this exhibition for invited audience. So this will be on 20th of August at 11 a.m. City Arts Centre in Edinburgh. It is by invitation, but we do welcome interested people. You don't have to have invitation. There is no registration. There is nobody going to be standing there on the door asking you, who are you? So anybody is welcome. If you're really interested in heritage, you're really interested in some of the historical figures who have made really a huge contribution to the economy and culture and heritage. And NKS vision is simple and powerful to raise awareness among wider audience of how these legends, through their work, values and achievements, have enriched the culture and historical landscape of Scotland. So if you're interested in that, just turn up. It's absolutely fine. No invitation needed for that.
Thank you. And now you were talking about a book, and please tell me the name of the book first of all, and how that came about and what it is.
Okay, the book it's called Tales and Whispers, a collection of untold stories.
Tales and Whispers.
Tales and Whispers.
Lovely name.
Yeah.
Beautiful name.
So I just came up with this name. I don't know how we came up with this, where it came from, but it seems that it works fine. So, as a community worker or as director of one of the leading welfare organizations here in Edinburgh, I have had the privilege of closely connecting with grassroots. Over the years, I have to come to understand that supporting communities requires listening to their struggles, their achievements, to applaud them, and to talk about the challenges they have faced, which they rarely share publicly. NKS recognize the need to break this silence. Sometimes you can talk about others, you can talk about some nice things, but when it comes to challenges you have faced in life, it doesn't come across so much. People just keep quiet about it. So we wanted to break this silence. And it just happened during the pandemic. I had the opportunity to attend a storytelling program. This was done by some experts, the experience inspired me to share my own story during a session we had online. I realized how storytelling is a powerful tool, not only to hear about people's lived experiences, but also to break silence. By sharing these stories, we aim to inspire readers to navigate life's challenges and achieve great heights. More importantly, the stories will guide NKS in challenging its efforts to develop services that are more relevant and appropriate for the communities, in the sense that we have done so many storytelling sessions, where we ask one or two people to tell any story, any incidents in their life which they remember, or if they want to talk about their life journey, and tell that story to the group. Sometimes, people don't realize when they are telling a story, there are lots of challenges, lots of good things, positive, and so many issues, life issues are in there, in the storytelling. And that is something we like to note down, and that is something we like to talk about them on one-to-one as well, and then come up with some kind of service which can tackle and address those challenges. So this is how the book came about. I approach Awards for All for small amount of money, because it's very difficult to get a bigger amount of money to do this kind of book. So what I did is, I went to different groups, I asked people to tell their stories, and I recorded those stories, I transcribed those stories, I edited those stories, and came up with this book. And it's a wonderful book, powerful stories of immigrants, of how they came to this country, what challenges they faced, and how they managed to progress and achieve in life and improve their life.
How they came other side of that.
Yes.
It's a very inspiring, actually, book, if you think about it.
Yes.
Nowadays, we can't even imagine what people must have gone through in those days when they arrived.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Because I spoke to older people, I spoke to some middle-aged people, some younger people, and what has come through is, we are really fortunate in today's time, because there is so much awareness of diversity. There is so much awareness of discrimination, racism. Some of the stories which people told us when they came to this country in 60s, what they had to face, how there was discrimination was just a done thing. It was seen so normal. If you're not white, the challenge you had to face, the jobs which you were getting, or unemployment, or low paid jobs, or poor condition jobs, which nowadays, even they talked about, some of them who went to schools here, they talked about schools and how racism they faced in school, bullying they faced in school, and there was no structure in place to tackle or address that. And that is something really, really, I asked them, how about their children, grandchildren now? They say, no, it's not like that anymore.
That's a positive story.
Positive
story.
Yeah.
Can I ask you, Sadia, anything you want to say about the project before we leave?
I will mention something about the book first, because it's amazing how much time has changed between some of the experiences way back and today. That when you actually read through some of people's experiences, you can see the difference. You can feel the difference now. A lot more structure, and people speaking up for their rights and everything. Really, it's amazing to see how far we've come along, and really all our children today and our grandchildren in the future, what they will actually learn from that experience, and see how far we've come on this journey of equality.
So good to hear this, isn't it? And I think sometimes it's better to read this book which is called Tales and Whispers, then you know that how far we have come, and which will be lovely. Anything you want to say before you leave, Sadia, the studios, to our listeners?
Just to the listeners, come along to the launch. It's not just covering Indian, it's covering Pakistani legends that have been researched, Bangladeshi figures that have been researched. So there's there's a lot of information there, a lot of work that's gone into that, a lot of art, creativity, and it's wonderful to see effort and contributions on display.
Thank you so much for coming to the studios today. I would like to say to you also, Naina Balaji, for coming to the studios and giving us all the information about the good work actually networking key services are doing which for South Asian community. So thank you so much. Any last words to our listeners?
Yeah, thanks a lot for that. But I don't know if you have a minute or so, I could read a paragraph of one or two stories, what people are saying.
We have only 1 minute left.
1 minute, okay. This is from a woman who came from Pakistan. I came to Scotland 20 years ago from Pakistan as a spouse. At the time, I was a student in Pakistan, but I migrated here after getting married. My husband owned a post office and I began helping him run it. My first positive experience in Scotland was the sense of freedom. Here, women have the independence to lead their lives as individuals, whether it's going out alone, working, enjoying outings, or managing daily routines without social pressure. This was a stark contrast to where I lived, where it's not safe as a woman to go out. Many restrictions are placed. In Scotland, I truly enjoy my freedom.
Oh, so lovely. I think at this point, I'm going to say thank you. And you can announce the name of the book again and how can they buy it if somebody wants to buy this book, please.
Okay, the book is Tales and Whispers, Untold Stories of migrants, you can say. Very powerful stories. And if you want to it's a collection of stories. So if you want to get a copy of the book, maybe you can get in touch with NKS, which is on 0131 221 1915, and or you can go on our website and ask for it or phone us, and we will just post it to you if you're not in Edinburgh. You don't have to pay for it.
Oh, that's lovely. Then can I have first?
Here is it.
That's
for
very
you.
kind. I would be very much, but I wouldn't like to be signed a copy. Later on, I'll take it by after your signature.
Okay.
That's very kind of you, because I think it's quite an eye opener, which is nice to have a book with you, with us to read how people have gone through in the past and now how things have changed.
Yes.
So thank you to both of you. Coming to the studios today and telling about the good work NKS is doing for South Asian community. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you very much.
This was going tick, tick, tick,
I know,
in my ear.
this year it was very crackly. Every time
Yeah,
I moved,
I don't know if
I
it
could
comes.
feel the frame crack.
Oh, इसको तो बंद कर दो.
हाँ, सुना जरूरी तो वो भी आ गया होगा, बीच में वो भी आ गया होगा.